So off we go again.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Chouameni could move up a gear here. Saliba. And it's Van Dijk. And Mendes. Well read, nice interception. And here's Osimhen. Great vision. He's onside. Backward it goes. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's a thumping hit. Alexander-Arnold. Nuno Mendes. Tries to play it through. And the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And they can counter here. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Mohamed Salah, currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And here's the chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Not the most accurate pass. What's going wide left?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Threads one in. Martinez. That's the keeper's ball. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Chouameni. Van Dijk. Now Fabian Ruiz. Nuno Mendes. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Eze. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the...
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Number 11.
Manchester
Messi.
United leading
Number
now.
20.
Tries to
Mbappe.
pass it through and he's picked it up
10.
out wide.
Mohamed Salah. Number 17. Fabian Ruiz. Coming on the field. Number 21. Alvarez.
Alexander-Arnold.
Number 4.
Forwards and with intent. And that interception
Number
was
13.
most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior.
He is
Number
just
16,
caressing the ball.
Rodri.
Mendes gets into a good
Substitutions taking
position.
place.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's had it taken off him.
Substitution.
Vinicius Junior. And Alexander-Arnold. Kvaratskhelia. Ball is over the line. Saliba. Here's Chouameni. And it's Porro. Now it's Olise. And that's a throw-in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Showing good feet. And it's Rabiot. Now it's Ferran Torres.
England really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Very much into the last knockings. Rabiot. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you
So
that
there it is.
CCTV
What
is
struck
now
you
in
most about
operation.
that? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the
United
passionate crowd
against
demands.
England.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Takes a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's nice. Dembele, good purposeful running this. Eze! And the ball's come loose here. And he's quick to get rid. And he's quick to return it.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Eze? Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
And Messi! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? No way through, so back it comes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tchouaméni, still goalless. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now Fabian Ruiz. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, nicely intercepted. Tchouaméni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Foot in. Dembele. Kubasi. And he goes cross-field. Llorente. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Llorente. Eze. And Mendes. Now, can they get him away? Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Messi, looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? He's got away. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Eze! Eze out of this world! About as smooth as it gets. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
And Messi! Eze. Dembele. And it's Mendes. Strong running down that left flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eze. And it's Mendes. Can he get it through? Mbappe gets into a good position. Now Fabian Ruiz. Oh, this is a great position. Nice sequence of passes, this. Great ball, and he's in here. Fabian Ruiz. Some really good ball movement. Well, that is one way to stop him.
There will be
He's gone
1
down,
minute at
but
a
the
time.
referee just tells him to get back up again. Martinez. Now it's Haaland. Nuno Mendes. Mendes making good progress. Dembele. Oh, important interception. That's... Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Second period then underway. Played into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And here's Haaland. Nuno Mendes. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Mendes made a search from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Saliba. Van Dijk. And it's Eze. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mbappe. Oh, well played.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well timed, excellent interception. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Now it's Dembele. Haaland. Fabian Ruiz. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Courtois claims it without any fuss.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he was quick to react. Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mohamed Salah being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Lovely bit of skill. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Mohamed Salah. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Nuno Mendes. Tchouaméni has created one goal already. Mohamed Salah. And it's Tchouaméni. Succumbs to the pressure. Nuno Mendes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Aimed beyond the defence. Chouameni. Llorente. Chouameni. In towards the back stick. Oh, great leap! He's been caught napping. And he's there to get it away. Knocks it into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Plays it in low. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Ruiz. Oh, it's come loose. It's gone backwards.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, such a clever touch. Fabian Ruiz. Eze.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chouameni concedes a free kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So
Number
changes
17,
afoot here, and from both sides. Gives it back.
Number 10, Mohamed Salah. Number 11,
Looking for
Messi.
options for movement.
Number 20,
Chips it through.
Mbappe.
Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Number 25, Nuno Mendes.
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra... "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Van Dijk. Rodri looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now this could be a chance. Out towards the flank. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele wants to run onto this. And a header! Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Looking to play him in. And here's Elise. He is just caressing the ball. Can he finish? Oh, that could be pivotal. Oh, that has got to be it. This has to be it. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. England have it back and can go again. And this is Rabiot. Lovely feet. He's found Rabiot! And that is an energetic end to the first period of extra time.
Outside this stadium.
So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 7.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Coming on to replace him is
It has been a
number
slugfest.
21,
Significant blows landed, but still
Substitutions
no
taking place.
knockout. And there's the shot! It's a pretty loose pass. Could move up a gear here. And he's in on goal! And that was very necessary.
Unwatu really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Showing good feet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Good ball, good take. Chance for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
So what can they make of this? And he's managed to get free. That's tidy. And it's Olmo. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's neat.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Manchester United with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Mbappe is there to clear. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's Yildiz. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's done well. Great stop. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Ball's played through. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he get it through? Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. Opts for safety. Now Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Brilliantly cut out. Rabiot just eases him off the ball. Eze. Mbappe. He's chosen to go back. Martinez.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Over to the other side. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Saliba. And Cucurella. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Cucurella charging forward down that flank. And it's Salah. He's a sharp little ball here. Played out wide. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, good take in a good area. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. That is a brilliant interception. Haaland gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tchouameni charging forward, the ball at his feet. Turns back here, probably the best option. Cucurella. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Eze. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he's forced to go back. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Eze. That looks a good ball through. Eze. Messi. Oh, they can break here. Eze. And he's lost his man here. Eze! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Alexander-Arnold. Good purposeful running. Shapes to shoot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And it's Mendes. Oh, played right into his path. He leaps for it! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. Eze. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Salah. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Messi. Tries to play it through. And it's Messi. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Llorente.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at. And the shot! Al-Kubasi getting this one clear. Great vision. Cucurella has the space to scheme. And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And we get things going again.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay.
It's Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The first significant strike. Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Haaland, can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Tchouaméni. Fabian Ruiz. He's looking wide. Cucurella picks it up out wide. Fabian Ruiz. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Mbappe! Now who's going to be... In he goes again! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mohamed Salah being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Lobbed in behind. Now it's Mbappe. Osimhen. Can he get on the end of this? And that's been drilled in. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. So what can they make of this? Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And here's Mbappe. No, he's not getting past him there. Osimhen going forward. Olise. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Cucurella. And Cucurella. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Fabian Ruiz. Number 11,
Spence.
Messi.
Van Dijk.
Number 5, Eze. Number 20,
Just about up to
Mbappe.
75 minutes.
Number 10, Mohamed Salah. Number 6, Cucurella. Coming on
Saliba.
the field, number 2, Joe
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Alvarez. Number 19, Dem
Saliba. Passes short and sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Olise. Dani Olmo. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dani Olmo. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Llorente. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And a chance! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience.
Dembele with the clearance. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. So a game of thrills and tiny margins. So many what-ifs and... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And no, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely. That's destined for the flank. Vinicius Junior. Fabian Ruiz! Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Eze. And here's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball.
And the shot! Goal! England! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Mohamed Salah. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's been cut out, well played. It's a good run down the right. He is through here. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Kubasi looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Eze. Fabian Ruiz. Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. He's having a shot! England have the chance to go the other way. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Dembele. Oh, good read. Alexander-Arnold gets on his bike and on the move. Messi looking to play him in. And now they can clear their lines. Eze. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Eze. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That's going wide left. Very nicely done. He's found a way through. And that is well cleared. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. It's a quick one. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Lovely feet. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And we'd like
Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Eze. Martinez. Eze. Chouameni. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Fabian Ruiz. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ruiz. Rabiot. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mohamed Salah is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow the... Eze clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
And a chance! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that That comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Substitution.
Chouameni. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
He's quick to return it.
Substitutions taking
It's
place.
Mendes. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United leading now.
I think there's been a great...
It's Salah! Dani Olmo. He won't be happy with that one. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Fabian Ruiz. Lovely ball and a real... And the shot! And they can counter here. Yildiz. Now it's Dani Olmo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. Alexander-Arnold threads one in, and the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So we have movement on both benches.
Nuno Mendes. Number 10.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Number
And it's
17.
Mendes.
Fabian Ruiz.
Knocks it into space.
Number 5.
Keep calm
Eze.
and carry on. That's
Coming
the
on
job in a
field,
nutshell now.
Number 6. Kukurea. Number 3. Van
No,
Dijk.
no way through.
Number 16.
Good defending, albeit from an
Number
unexpected
19.
source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Saliba, Van Dijk, and it's Porro. Yildiz, nicely weighted ball. Yildiz.
England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Manchester United, moments now away from seeing this one out. Fernandes charging forward, the ball at his feet. This looks promising.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Oh, it's Dembele. Showing great feet there. Foot in. Dani Olmo. And it's Porro. Here's Tchouaméni.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
I'd like to draw your attention
The end
to
of
the
the
screen
game.
right now for
Reflections.
information on our
What a
shuttle bus
game.
service.
What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for the run. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A corner it is then. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Alexander-Arnold, can he finish? And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And it's Messi. Out towards the flank. First quarter of an hour gone. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, they've got it again. It's gone backwards. It'll be a throw-in. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Rabiot. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rabiot showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Manchester United always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Messi. And it's Mendes. And Alexander-Arnold. Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. Foot in. 15 minutes till half-time. Passing nice and neat. Rodri. Great ball, and he's in here. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Oh, and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Messi. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Mendes. Knocks it into space. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Mohamed Salah. For a decent chance! And it's been hooked away. Out of play for a throw.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Martinez makes a dash for it. And it's half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
No way through, so back it comes. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And he thumps it clear. Some resolute defending there. Looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nuno Mendes tries to play it through. He's being urged to... And Martinez! Oh, it's a thumping hit. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition.
And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. They've played it short. Oh, look at the space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Fernandez. That's very neat. And it's made its way to him. That has been slung wide. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Doué. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 11, Messi. Number 20, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 5.
Can he get on the end of this?
Number 15, Kubasi.
Big chance! Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
That's been slipped through. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Salah knocks it out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And it's Doué. Mendes has the space to scheme. Mendes clears without hesitation. Now it's Yildiz. England have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 2 then. Mendes with the short one. Oh, he's played it in low. Courtois deals with that nice and simple.
England really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Lewandowski, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Lewandowski. Fernandez. Manchester United, moments now away from seeing this one out.
Been indicated.
Pau Kubasi clears.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Nuno Mendes, can he get it through? And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester United pretty much coasted this, Peter. Should they have done more to kill it off? Absolutely. but at the same time, you can't say they were overly exerted either. So it's a good result and a clean sheet, a bonus.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got...
A header! Sensational from Haaland! About as smooth as it gets. England take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Olise. Van Dijk. Messi. Opts for safety. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Messi looking to play it into the box.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Haaland! It's a loose... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! It's in! They are purring, truly purring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Great vision. Oh, Haaland! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. Doesn't quite get there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Nuno Mendes. That's destined for the flank. He's in a great position here. Messi has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. He's had a crack. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's very neat. Another throw-in. And it's Ruiz. Chouameni. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he's worked it through. Now he's running... Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A case now of complete control. He's picked his way through. Dembele, he has found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. the most accurate pass. Pedro Porro. And that's been intercepted. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Here's Tchouaméni. Messi. And it's Ruiz. And here's Dembele. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Tchouaméni. Can he get on the end of this? Chance! And that's a good finish. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme. That's it, 45 minutes up. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Nuno Mendes, Saliba, Tchouaméni, now Fabian Ruiz, and it's Mendes. Now Saliba, Tchouaméni, just eases him off the ball. Rabiot. Spread out to the left.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tries to play it through. Tchouaméni. And it's Salah. Now it's Messi. Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Dembele picks it up out wide, and he's gone backward here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. England have their second corner now. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Messi, who does have an assist to his name, threads one in. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 11, Messi. Number 20,
Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
coming on the field. Number 5, Eze.
Eze
Number 4, Danny
shoots! And that's a tiny finish! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well,
And he shoots! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here.
well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And he plays one through. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Danny Olmo getting this one clear. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Little pass back. Mbappe!
That was lovely, that.
That'll be a corner. England have their third corner.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Fabian Ruiz. Number 25, Nuno Mendes.
They've played it
Coming on
short.
the field, number 13, Kvaratskhelia. Number
Showing
6,
good feet.
Kukurea.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No way through. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Now, can they get him away?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Llorente. He is through here. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Llorente. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's being shifted off it. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's neat. Clipped into space. There's the header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Unwatu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mbappe. And it's Porro. Doué. That is lovely. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 3
He's got
minutes
away.
added time.
He came in hard, very hard. Deftly away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Knocks it into space. Kvaratskhelia looking to receive it in space. That should be it. That will be it. Manchester United perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Oh, that's fabulous. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Jr. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Llorente, shot could be on. Spread it left. Fernandez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Olise.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Both sides exercising caution for now. And Mendes. Fernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread to the right. And it's Fernandez. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Not where it came from.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Real chance! Mohamed Salah. And here's the chance to counter. Mohamed Salah stood up well to him there. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Fabian Ruiz. It's a good spell of possession, this. Fabian Ruiz charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Messi. And it's Messi. Now that's a lovely exchange. He is starved of space and time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
And here's Mohamed Salah, and he's in on goal. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That has been cut short. England do have a chance to counter here. And here's Rabiot. Nuno Mendes. And he's quick to return it. And he's found a way. Rabiot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
England with the corner, they're first. Olise plays it short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Rabiot. And here's Olise. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Llorente. Tchouaméni. Mendes purring through the gears. Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Van de Ven. And Mendes. Vinicius Junior looking understandably energised after his goal. Nuno Mendes.
There will be
We
1
are
minute
into
at a
overtime.
time.
Pinches it off him. Tchouaméni is fouled. And it's Ruiz. Well seen, saw that coming. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
On the screen.
Manchester United with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. We're on the move again. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And here's Lewandowski. It's Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Nuno Mendes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rabiot cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Saliba. Nuno Mendes. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process.
Could be danger here. He has found a way through. Looking to play him in. And Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And vicious ball here. Spread neatly. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Now that's well seen too. Kubasi. Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Substitution for Manchester United.
Number 22, Lautaro Martinez.
Well, that tackle
Coming
was
on the
certainly
field
sturdy.
is number
England
5,
have a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Lovely feet. And it's Mendes. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Vinicius Junior. And it's Ruiz. Now Van Dijk. Messi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Tries to pass it through. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Nuno Mendes. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Just eases him off the ball. Fabian Ruiz. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's had it nicked away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Saliba. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a good run down the left. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rice. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Mbappe. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Number 11, Messi. Number 25, Nuno Mendes. Number 17,
Now it's Llorente.
Fabian Ruiz. Coming on the field,
And that's played in
number
low.
14,
Corner then.
Alexander-Arnold. Number 6, Cucurella.
England have
Number
their second
16,
corner now.
Rodri. Substitution.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he thumps it clear. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Doué. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
2 added minutes has been
Traoré.
indicated.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mendes going forward. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and
And that
stopped
will
it.
be it. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Vinicius Junior picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
For support for our charity fund.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it may be smiles all round, Peter, but it's a game that's given the boss some food for thought. Good result, yes, but they really could have done with making life easier. All it would have needed was just to take another chance or two.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Against England.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. It's a quick one. Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. Manchester United controlling the possession in this early phase. Nuno Mendes. Shot could be on. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Plays it through. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Van de Ven. Now Mbappe. And it's Mendes. Messi. Tchouaméni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now, can they get him away? Under an awful lot of pressure. Tchouaméni. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Haaland. Well, that pass isn't the best. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Messi. And it's Tchouaméni. Now Fabian Ruiz. Van de Ven. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise gets into a good position. Tchouaméni has a look and plays it forward. Dembele has it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tchouaméni. And it's Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Tries to play it through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. England are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Haaland. Now there's a fine ball. Referee has just said play on. And it's been hooked away. Tchouaméni. Pedri. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Threads one in. He's being urged to shoot. Muscular approach does pay off here. Mohamed Salah. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Van Dijk. Now Van de Ven. Nuno Mendes. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! Dembele. And it's Pedri. And Mendes. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And just a quick reminder today to please
Reflections
drink
on the first half?
Anyone
Solid,
intoxicated
very
or
solid,
behaving in an
actually,
inappropriate
Peter.
manner will be
They haven't
removed.
made much of
Thank
an
you very
impression
much
at
for
the
your
other end.
cooperation.
But defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we get things going again.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's Mendes. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Pass somewhat off target. Kubasi. Oh, can he get onto this? Nicely worked.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Fabian Ruiz. Messi. Now Van de Ven. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. And it's Ruiz. Mohamed Salah receives it in a good position here. He is just caressing the ball. Could go all the way here. Chance! And he's stuck it away. And there is your opener. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And he was alert to it.
England really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Tchouaméni with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
England can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Tries to pass it through. Mendes has the space to scheme. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Saliba. Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's some... and he shoots! And he hits the net! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
The
17.
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 11.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Number 20.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Coming on the field.
Nice control.
Number 16.
And it's Rodri.
Rodri. Number 5. Eze. Number 22. Lautaro Martinez. Number 13. Kvaratskhelia.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Another pass just keeps it to... and Martinez! Another one of football's and how moments.
Martinez has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 2
Number
then.
25, Nuno Mendes. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Cucurella.
And he's
Substitution
taking
in
no
progress.
chances there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Cucurella.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
It's Van Dijk.
There will be 3 minutes.
Fourth
added
official
time.
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Martinez. Doué. Martinez. He's had it taken off him. What a throw in. Doué. Now it's Fernandez. There's the shot! And they can counter here. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Everybody, to make sure to put any
No
litter
winner
in the
after
bins
90
provided.
minutes, another
Thank you for your
30 minutes,
cooperation.
hopefully to make a difference. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Manchester United conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Looking here to chip it through. Mbappe! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but
Van de Ven. Rodri. And it's Cucurella. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Martinez. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Van de Ven. And Cucurella. Kvaratskhelia. Now Van de Ven. Saliba. Van Dijk. Kvaratskhelia being hounded, manhandled at times.
yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Didn't quite work for him. So that was it, the first period of extra time.
Outside the
So
stadium
those 15
gate.
minutes have
Kindly
flown
remove it, as it is
by.
about to be towed away.
Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end?
Substitution for Manchester United.
Number 18.
Is there to be drama in these final 15
Coming on the field
minutes?
is number 15.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kvaratskhelia. Martinez! And that's a real chance missed. Fernandez. Great vision. Mendes receives it in a wide position. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Van de Ven. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Van Dijk producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Look at the space here. It's a sweeping cross. And he's there to belt it away. Looking for the run. Real chance! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7.
Manchester United are making a change now.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
England found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
1 minute at a time.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And that is it. The referee has seen it.